This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
80,000?
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Ready? 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. We own them. We own them.
On first down, Westbrook. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This one out quickly to Westbrook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Cunningham. That's caught by Jackson. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going, and he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
But no takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, Cunningham. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, Talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
At their own 25-yard line.
Wait, that. Wait, 20. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Wait, 28.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Regular. Towards the mic. Man, I got you. Hey, second.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Keep it up. 72. Mike 12. Bandit. 72.
From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got his target, it's Vernon Davis. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Eagles.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
We got three. 86. Regular.
Shotgun now for Brady. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Mike 12. Hey, Echo. Mike 12.
Operating from the gun. Brady. And the pressure gets to him again.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. Now, guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
So don't say nothing.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The open man is Westbrook. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Cunningham to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
From the gun, Cunningham. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Spike 56. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now.
Let's go.
And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And they're able to run it in.
Damn, did I miss that?
They won there.
Okay, let's go.
For 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
Exit. Charles the mic. No gain on this defense. No gain. Check it. Reload.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady complete. Richardson has it. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Go Bandit. 12. Mike 12.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Bravo. Mike 12. Mike 12.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Get that quarterback, Hey, Charlie. 12's the mark.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he finds the tight end, Reed. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now Brady again. That's caught by Trey Quinn. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 35-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Rip left, rip left. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch the run.
A final shot before break. Cunningham. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. Here's Brady to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Fletcher Cox. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Come on here, come get some. Hey, high 7. 12's the mic.
Let's get the ball.
Mike 12, Mike 12. Watch the right. Hey, 66.
Now Brady dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie.
12. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Hey, ball 66.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Ready? 56. Mike's 56. Time to go. Night.
On first down, it's Cunningham. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Cunningham. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Sugar!
Mike 12. Mike 12.
Hey, Orbit, you ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Mike 12. Mike 12.
Operating from the gun. Brady nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth.
Hey, ball 66. 53 Linda!
They do go for it. It's Brady, and it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Redskins' 23-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Cunningham looking to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and 1, Brady. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 39, Brady. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense.
Now a give, right side. Westbrook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Hey, turn it up.
To throw on 3rd down, Cunningham. Aguilar has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 31-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Running 6. What you running? Right there, 56. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check 3. 61. Let's go. Right. Check.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now Cunningham, buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
In his own end zone, it's Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Brady. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Brady. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Okay, partner, hyperbole alert, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been a man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
go. Here we go. Chance, not scared.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Bravo.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
You remember me? You remember me?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia, and it was their